you probably figured out by now that we are pretty spontaneous. Our friends actually think we're pretty crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Well, if you subscribed and you saw the video that we made in the beginning where we played that little game deciding on where we were going to go in our trip around the world, the results of the game, hopefully no spoilers, hopefully you've already seen it, but we were supposed to just go to Bali, Thailand, and Barcelona, Spain.
We were trying to figure out our plans in Thailand for trick-or-treating because it fell on Halloween, and it led us down this Google rabbit hole, and
as everything does.
And we looked up what is the largest Halloween festival outside of the US. We came across Derry, Northern Ireland, and now we're in Ireland.
That's right.
We are boarding our Etihad flight to Abu Dhabi, and on to Dublin, Ireland we go. Somebody's excited to get on the flight. Tired? Tired?
One more flight, One more flight.
We are finally in Dublin.
Lily's doing a cold test right now.
Out there a little bit to
How
go to
long before she puts a jacket on? She's doing a cold test.
It's
It feels.
oh my.
Oh, it's starting. You want your jacket now?
I mean, that garbage truck is a Mercedes.
Look at this.
That's amazing.
Look down here, Oh, this is so cool.
Look at all the duckies.
We all got a little Irished out. One, we needed to get warm clothes because we didn't have any, but successful trip.
One of the cool things we did for Ireland that we have never done before is we didn't book any accommodations. We got to Dublin without any place to stay, and which made me a little nervous, but it worked out because we found this hotel that was just so awesome, and it was right in the middle of everything in Dublin.
Yeah, it was really perfect, and we couldn't check in right away, so it gave us some time to explore. But you better believe, after that long of a flight, as soon as we could check into that hotel, we did, we were
over.
Going to an Irish dance and dinner show, and we almost missed it because we're all so tired that we fell asleep. And it's the first time we've been in a regular.
Some of us are not thrilled right now.
Right. How you feeling about our dinner reservations?
So you want to go to a real party?
Gonna go on record and say that it took about 30-ish minutes getting to Ireland before Dad was completely Ireland out. Let me just show you. He's got the hat, he had the hoodie on, he's got his Guinness, and he said he is officially trading his headbands for this sweet hat, which he looks pretty awesome in. Noah, are you trading your headbands in for a sweet hat too?
I'm good. I'll stick with the headbands.
Next day, it was our first full day in Dublin, and we decided what better way to get around the city than do the hop-on, hop-off bus tour.
It's the perfect day to do this.
Just beautiful. Rainy, cold day.
If we look to our left hand side, folks, we can see just up there,
In the Trinity College tour today, Noah is a walking Ireland souvenir shop ad.
We all are. So it happens when you go from Thailand to Ireland.
You have to buy all the local stuff. Campus visit, Noah.
Yeah.
So one of the things you apparently have to do, it's like a rite of passage for tourists in Dublin, is we pass the Molly Malone statue. You're supposed to rub her
Cholulas.
for lack of better words, for good luck. And if you can look at her, you can see there's some discoloration from how many people do this on a daily basis.
Riley was absolutely horrified. She said, I came all the way to Ireland to rub somebody's Cholulas for good luck. I mean, it was hysterical.
Yeah.
But we did it. We had to.
And we've been pretty lucky so far, so there might be something to it.
Go ahead. Here at the Dublin Castle. Just had lunch and now we've walked over here.
One of the most special pieces of Dublin for us was just all of the cathedrals and the architecture, and there was so much history just in the city.
Back in the States, we can't just walk into a 1,000-year-old church.
On our hop on tour bus, some of the people that we met suggested that we take the kids over to the Viking Museum, and we didn't even know that Vikings were a part of Ireland history.
No, shamefully, had no idea. Noah even mentioned Vikings, and I said, "This, I think that's like a Norway thing." But it was worth it to make the stop. There was so many cool things for the kids to get to do and have hands-on activities for them to participate.
Yeah, there were places where they could actually try on the Viking armor and helmet. They got to write their names in what Viking language? What is that?
I don't know. So really, we only had about a day and a half in Dublin, and like I said, we had no other accommodations booked. So we needed to find something outside of the city, but a place we could also continue our adventure. So we found this hotel in a town called Naas, and it ended up being one of our favorite hotels we've stayed in to date.
Whoa, is this it?
That's awesome.
What's on top?
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Do we have a butler?
I think this will do for the evening.
We just got down to breakfast, had a wonderful night's sleep.
When I'm older, I want to live in somewhere just really, really cold. Ireland. Predictor Dublin Ireland. Where are we going?
Emma's butterfly garden.
Too cold for the butterflies.
Where are all the? We can look for like chrysalis or like cocoons. I think that's why some of the flowers are dying. It's just so cold. I think the butterflies went to their little cocoons. What is this little thingy kabobber? It's a gazebo. I like the word gazebo. Gazebo. Yeah, yes, it is Genesis Qua. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Come on. I'm not waiting any longer. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Do not let go. Go. Don't let go. Ooh. Oh.
My school would be surrounded by sheep.
Noah just said he would trade in his Challenger to move here.
You like my sheep impression?
Do it again.
Bah!
No, that's perfect. You sound just like those sheep. This is exactly what I pictured when I thought about coming to Ireland. You want to go out there real quick, Rye?
Yeah. You want to go on that little patio?
Yeah. Watch your step, baby, okay? And there's sheep poop. There's sheep poop right here.
Where?
Right here beside of us.
Oh, there is sheep too.
Riley's fascinated by all the sheep poop.
This trip has been so spontaneous from the very beginning, and one of our very favorite places ended up being something that wasn't even on our list, something that we just kind of stumbled upon on our drive. A place called Glendalough.
Glendalough, not Glendalough. Unfortunately, there was no one to correct us until a couple days later. And
How many places have you mispronounced
oh
on
my
our
gosh,
journey
the list
so far?
keeps going. How many people honestly would have pronounced this Glendalough? I think most Americans would have said Glendalough. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I said Glendalough, so Noah said Glendalough, and we all said Glendalough.
Glendalough was our favorite place.
Yes, it is gorgeous. Wow, so we're here at the old ruins in Glendalough. So beautiful.
Rolling brook right here.
I know. How awesome is that?
Do we need to go across the bridge?
Riley doesn't care. She just wants to get to the cemetery.
We are here in Glendalough, checking out the... We're in Glendalough, right? Okay, what is this? The ruins? There's the ruins of this church, and
Right where we're standing, there's a person.
come here. This is St. Kevin's Church. It's beautiful. Didn't even know what we were looking for. We just drove. There's the tower. The walk up is amazing. So is the view. This gravestone right here is taller than me. So there's some pretty awesome gravestones here. This kind of reminds me of the cemetery in the movie Hocus Pocus. But here's the priest's house. I don't know why the priest would want to live in the middle of a cemetery, but he did, so.
Major 12th century building, perhaps more toward
There's gravestones in there. A priest would have gravestones in their house, and they would be walking on top of dead bodies.
We have just walked up on the Glendalough Cathedral. But there's also a tunnel of gravestones, so. Dad, you want to go under?
century settlement.
We are at the Glendalough Cathedral. This is a 6th century settlement. It is amazing. I can't believe it's still standing. We can go inside, right? this. Wow. There's just so much to see in Glendalough. Everything is inside of this cemetery, which is surprising. Here we are. This is the round tower.
Bell towers of the early
It's
Irish
very tall.
We're used to summon the monks to prayer. 100 feet high, it has 6 floors with wooden landings.
Dad, I have a question for you. So, whenever we were in Hawaii, you said you wanted to be buried there. Has your opinion changed?
I'm here now.
You're here
This
now?
is my spot.
So we can't get to St. Mary's Church, but I think you can see it right there. We are now at the Upper Lake, Glendalough.
There's not enough words to do this place justice.
No. I just wish the only thing that I dislike is that I can't fly a drone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's raining anyway, so I wouldn't be able to.
Hello, Riley. What do you think about Ireland?
Riley, what do you think about Ireland? Speak. Okay, Riley. I guess she's just speechless.
So we came across this amazing waterfall, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to get away from the steps for too long, but it was worth it.
So we're barely out of Dublin, and our kids already want to move to Ireland. And it has very quickly risen way to the top of our list of our favorite places. And we have another 2 weeks to go.
Every place just kept getting better, and we can't wait to show you what our route has been as we are traveling around Ireland to end up in Northern Ireland for the largest Halloween festival in Derry.
Sure to like and subscribe, ring that bell button, and leave a comment down below. Bye-bye.